All right, so as you guys can see, for one of our clients, we're actually getting them a lead for $3.43 a lead, which is absolutely unheard of. They're a real estate agent, and we've only spent $298, and we got them multiple closes for high ticket homes because he's in California. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we guarantee to get our clients results for their businesses with our agency. So I'm going to hop into Miro and show you our exact process. Now, a lot of people overcomplicate this, but it's super simple. So here, we have a 3-step process in getting our clients more results. First thing that we do is we create ads for them, right? That's literally it. We create ads for our clients, which makes total sense because they need ads to generate leads. So we create leads and generate leads on Facebook and Instagram, of course, because those are the best ways to get cheap leads that are actually ready to buy in our certain space. So what we do is we work with real estate agents, roofers, other home service companies as well. We also have a couple of car wrappers and car detailers, but overall, this is exactly what we do to make sure we get them results, right? So that's step 1, is to make sure that we create ads for them. Step 2 is to actually follow up with those leads and qualify them, because what a lot of people do is they miss the ball here. They either generate leads for their clients and don't call them, or the leads aren't qualified. We need to make sure that the leads that come in are actually ready to go, because your clients, at the end of the day, all they care about is more money. So more leads doesn't get them more money. Qualified leads that turn to bookings and sales, that gets them more money. So we, of course, get them leads to qualify them. Then after, we book them for a time for our clients and close them. Literally, that's it. So if you're in the space of real estate, we're closing them by getting them into a showing, and they show them the house, go through the things, and then they just close the deal from there. Now, what I want you guys to realize is this is a simple 3-step process, and every process solves a specific problem with their business. So number 1 is a marketing issue. They have nobody to talk to, so they need to market correctly. So we get them the leads to market to. Then after we market to them, we actually fill up their calendar with appointments so they can actually have as many people as they can to talk to. Then at the end of the day, they actually close the deal. So closing the deal is more on their end, but at the end of the day, most of the stuff we set up for them. So they just have to go there and close the deal. So let me show you the case study with one of our clients, Denny. So step 1 is creating the ads, right? So what we do here, this is an example of a couple of the ads that we create. Now, if I show you here, he has different ads for different types of homes he sells in different areas. So if you're in the California area, of course, he focuses on maybe Anaheim or things like that, like different places in California that are specific to his niche. So you can see there's different ones here. Now, the thing is, some principles we have here is that we must have multiple ad creatives. So you can see we have 3 here. We never want to have only one ad creative, because the thing is, we want to make sure that you're testing. Now, when it comes to Facebook ads, what a lot of people need to understand is Facebook ads, you need to treat them like a mad scientist. You need to test bunch of different ad copies, bunch of different ad campaigns over and over and over again to make sure you find the one that works, right? So the more testing you do, the better you actually become in running ads and get better and get a better return. That's just how it is, right? So step 1 is to create multiple ad creatives. Step 2 is to have a clear offer, right? What a lot of people don't understand is that the offer is the backbone of every single ad. Now, I'll give you some examples of this for our own ads that we ran for our coaching business. So for our coaching business, we started off having a free upfront cost or a free offer on the front end, and then charging them on the back end. Now, the problem with that is that you get very low quality leads. If you get somebody who wants something for free, they're just going to get the free thing and leave. So literally, I suggest to never have an offer like that. You need to have a solid offer that gives people the desired result that they want. And if you guys want to get a desired result, you want to know how to build an offer correctly, definitely click the link below, hop on a call with us, and we'll show you how we scaled past 6 figures, creating offers, setting up systems, and running ads for ourselves and our clients to scale this agency. But basically, must have a clear offer, and the ad must be personal. Right now, the thing is, a lot of people nowadays with AI, they want to create AI ads. They want to go be like, oh my god, the ads are amazing, AI. Don't do that, right? The one thing that's going to separate you from your competition is your brand and the trust that they have to you on camera. So if you run an ad with your face on the ad, same thing with the clients that you do. If you run an ad with their face on the ad, it's going to blow everything else out the water, because they're going to see, oh, wow, this is the guy we talked to. And they're going to go through the funnel and actually book a call. That's really what it's about. So they must be personal, and they also must have a CTA, a call to action. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that at the end of the ad, they tell them to go and buy their stuff, whatever it is. So no matter what you do, you have to make sure it is. So I'm going to show you the exact ad we're using for Danny right now. If I go here to our Facebook account, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click edit. So I'm going to show you guys the exact ad that we're running right now. I'm going to scroll down here so you guys can take a look. Scroll down here, and then we're going to go here. And then we're going to go to advanced preview just to make sure it looks bigger for you guys. And I'm going to play this here.
Behind me, there are 49 brand new homes in Alhambra, 40 of them which are townhomes. Let's check one of them out.
Yeah, so this is very simple. What we do here is we just show the houses that are available for him. We have him go through, talk about what it is, and at the end of the day, they can learn more by clicking the button here and actually scheduling a time to view the homes. Very simple, right? You want to have this thing on autopilot running in the back end. So it's very simple. So that's step one. Now, like I said, we do not recommend to use AI because if you use AI, it's going to not be as trustworthy, right? There's other companies like Arc Ads and Google VO, and of course, even ChatGPT and Claude that can make ads for you. Never do that, guys. Never do that. We just haven't seen great results. So step two is running them on Facebook, right? You must run them on Facebook. Now, how you run these ads is very simple as well. People like to complicate things all the time. So your goal is to get them leads, right? Leads is the number one thing you get them. So you must just run a lead campaign. That's it. Run a lead campaign and turn those leads into sales and clients. Now, for us, we're doing amazingly. Normally, for a real estate agent, a lead's going to cost them maybe like $20, $30. We're getting a lead for $3.43. It's crazy. So really, it's all about our testing, our systems, and how we actually schedule it out. But basically, you want to run them on Facebook, right? I'll give you some examples, some other ads campaigns we ran. So this ad campaign here, we actually ran it for another one of our clients who's a real estate agent. We got 51 leads and spent $14 a lead to get them, which is insane, right? So $14 a lead is a really, really good cost for leads for real estate agents. So this one here did very well as well. We got a couple of closes from this as well. Now, step three is to follow up with these guys and qualify them, right? So let me zoom out here. So what we use to qualify and set up our leads and our systems for our clients is Go High Level. Now, Go High Level is the greatest thing that since sliced bread. It is so amazing because you can use Go High Level to track your leads, set calls, and set appointments. It's just the perfect thing for everything you need, right? So basically here you can see that every time a lead comes in, we actually get them. They get a text not only to our clients, but we get a text as well for our system to make sure our appointment setters set them. And once it sets there, it just tells them, hey, go book a call with us. And it tells them to book a call with us so we can go forward and get ready to make sure that the call is booked and that they can talk and, of course, become a potential client, right? Now, let me show you the exact process here. So a lead comes in. Step one. Step two, that we have the first follow-up within 5 minutes. So what we want to do is want to make sure that we follow up with them because a lot of times these leads are going to come through. They're not going to actually go through the whole system. There's just going to be a huge headaches and problems. So you want to make sure that you have a system in place that consistently and predictably gets people into there and turns them into a client. So first, we follow up with them within 5 minutes. Then we do a manual call, a text, an AI text, and an email. So we do 4 different things to make sure that they actually follow up. So we have a manual call. Now we use a human for this because AI right now isn't the best for doing outbound calls we've seen, but we do a manual call. Then we text them. We have a manual person texting them. We also have an AI texting them, right? So the AI texts them and qualifies them as well. Then we also have an email. So I want you guys to understand this, right? If someone comes through an ad on Facebook and puts in information, they are now currently obligated to, you can spam them, right? Like legit, they're obligated to talk to you because they went through the whole thing and you actually have information. Now, if they tell you to stop, always stop. Don't keep spamming people if they tell you to stop. But if they don't answer, it's free game. It's time for you to keep going. And because the thing is, though, they decide to put their information in, so that's what happens, right? If they tell you to stop, though, don't worry, just stop. The second follow-up is about 3 hours later. We do the same thing. Manual call, text, AI text. Third follow-up, 12 hours later. We do the same thing. 5 more follow-ups 12 hours later. So we need to follow up almost 8 to 9, even 10 times because that person, if they don't answer, they said they were interested in our product and they're ready to go and that's it. So we want to make sure we actually follow up with them. So this may seem like a lot, but remember, if they signed up, they are interested. It's just what the case is. Right, so then we go to step 4, which is qualifying and notifying plus reminders. So once we get them and we have them booked on our calendar, that's when the systems go and remind them. So you can see here, so one of our clients, we send them out there for real estate. They get a new campaign, it sends a text and a number. It also sends information if they're a buyer or seller and when they're looking to move, which is ASAP. So we want to make sure that that system is very robust so that when they go through, all they need to do is just actually get reminders to make sure everything is good, right? Now, what we want to do is I actually changed this thing that we're adding in our business right now, where we want to send them a VSL or some sort of video or some sort of anything to actually add some more credibility to our client system. So what we'd like to do is add a video or of a testimonial, where there's a testimonial where someone comes through, they're like, oh wow, we worked really good with this guy, he sold us this amazing home, things like that. So that's exactly what you want to do, but switch it for their business, right? So if your client has any testimonials or anything like that, make sure that you put that in the text reminders so the client or the customer can see that, right? The main goal is you want to make sure that your client looks the best they possibly can and has as much information that they can give to their potential customer, because the more times that the customer sees your client, the more likely they're going to buy. That's just how it is, right? So yeah, guys, that's exactly our funnel in our system. Literally, that's it. That's exactly how we're able to go and get leads for about $3.43 and get tons of closes for our client, Denny. Now, if you guys want more information, if you guys want to figure out how to do this yourself, if you guys want to figure out exactly how we scaled and basically built this insane 6-figure business, like I said, book a call with us below, hop on a call with us. We'll talk more about, see if we're a good fit, and show you exactly what we do to kind of scale from there. But guys, hopefully you guys got a lot of value from this. Love making these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.